The series is tied at 1-1 against Salt Lake, and I've had my moments in this series of being really good, and I've had my moments in this series, or the playoffs in general, of being really bad. And I'm hoping that in today's game, I come more so with the good, not really with the bad, and I just dominate to lead our team to a 2-1 lead. Pitching against us today will be Babe Doyle, interesting first name, and his ERA is 0, so this dude is actually legit. We gotta work it out for us right now. 400 batting average, 1 home run, 9 RBIs. Look, I said that I've been bad in the postseason, but I've had a couple of games to really boost my average and put me where I want to be, but I have to be big in this game. Now, I want to be in the majors next season, and considering we're in the playoffs now, I'm going to focus on this at-bat right here. I had a pretty good cut on that first pitch, but it ultimately wasn't what I wanted. So next one, a little bit where I wanted it. That was going to drop. Oh my God, he missed it. Okay, we're going to get an RBI here. I'm going to pump the brakes. We're going to chill at first base. That is an RBI single, and I will gladly take it. Up next is Bruce Maxwell, who, oddly enough, has a higher batting average than I do. And his RBIs aren't as good as mine, but he does have more home runs. He does not have the speed that I do. So here in the base pass, I'm going to try and steal. Legs up, kind of a quick one there. We're going to try to get to the outside of the bag. It's going to be close. I may have messed up. Up for Salt Lake is Drew Glass, and his batting average is about as bad as you can possibly get with still being a AAA player that's on the team. So 2-1 count, 1 out, guy on second base. He's going to rope one out here. Ooh, we got to work it out. We're going to go deep. We're running back, and we have 0 chance of getting that one because this is a ground rule double. If I've learned anything at this point is don't make fun of the batter because they may hit a ball over your head and make you look really silly. Now up next is a guy with a .421 batting average, so it's tied up 1-1. They got to run in there, obviously. Still in the second inning. Nobody on, nobody out, and oh boy, another one behind me. Can I please get to this one? Please? Anyone? No, that one's about 20 feet above my head. A home run this time. So things went from being really good to really bad, and can we get this pitcher out of the game? Like, please? And the last time you guys saw me at the plate, I was 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. And while I've done really good at the plate so far tonight, I have been really bad in the field. So I'm going to try to do a little bit better here at the bat, because if we can do that, we're fine. Now it's tied up at 2-2, and they're throwing a pitch out because they think my guy on first is going to steal. So again, the guy on first base, we have 1 out, 1-0 count now for us. And another pitch out because they're obviously afraid of me. At this point, I'm just hoping he has something good here. Now we see something good, and he blows it right by me. And honestly, this pitcher is not super happy because his ERA was a lightning 0.00 before he met me in the first. 2-2 count, 1 out. Again, got to drive something. And you know what? Good news is we made contact. The bad news is we ended up getting our guy at second base out. So it's a fielder's choice. We're going to be on first base, but it's not going to be a base hit. Now, we saw Bruce Maxwell before, and he ended up striking out. And obviously, I went for a stolen base that didn't really work out. But here, I feel better about my chance. And this ball's going to be hit. We have 2 outs, so we're just honestly running. This was going deep. Bruce Maxwell got a hold of it, and ladies and gentlemen, Bruce just knocked one out, and just like that, we have a 4-2 lead. 1 for 2 with a single, an RBI, and a run. The last at bat obviously was a fielder's choice, and before that was a beautiful single, if I may say so myself. But here, in the 5th inning, 4-2 count, or 4-2 game with 1 out. Now I see something that I like. We're going to try to lock in on. I'm going to get a hold of it. Okay, it's not a home run. It's only a single. But it is going to drive in a run. I got a little bit ahead of myself. That guy's actually slower than I thought. That should have been an easy run, but he almost was out. Now here in the 5th inning with a 3-run lead thanks to my RBI and 1 out, Bruce Maxwell is back up. And Bruce hit a home run last time we saw him. So Bruce, what are you going to do here? Okay, you're going to hit a little flopper over to the left field, and oh my God, he missed. Okay, we're going to go over here to second base. I thought that was going to be a catch. It ends up just being bases loaded now. And another good situation for our team. Now here comes Book Powell, which is basically a guy that I hate. And you know what? Maybe we'll bury the hatchet with Book Powell. Like, he went to the majors, and he's obviously not as good as I am in terms of this game. But he's back down in AAA with us. So for right now, he's our teammate. I still don't like him. But we'll just see what we can do here with him. And he hits a shallow fly ball that I doubt anyone's going to try to tag on. No one's trying to tag on that one. So we're going to pump the brakes again. Book Powell choked. Gavin Cecchini comes up. He was hit by a pitch in the 4th inning. Before that, he popped out. And here he goes. A 1-2 count, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. No pressure. You get a base hit here, you're probably scoring at least 2. Well, you're scoring at least 2 because I'm super fast. And you struck out. Please go have a seat and don't talk to anyone today. Nolan Fontana comes up here for Salt Lake. He's got a strikeout, a ground out, and he is the captain of the struggle bus. But what is happening with our pitching? Salt Lake is right back in the game. We have 6 runs, but now they have 5. With 2 runners on here, 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. We might be in trouble now. There's going to be a fly ball to me. Got good news and I got bad news. The good news is I caught this one. The bad news is I don't know if my arm's strong enough. We're gonna get into the cutoff guy. Cutoff guy can't get it in time. They have tied the game up at 6. This is gonna be a close one. 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and a run. Look, you can read. You know what's happened so far today, but I have got to do something. I need some people on base, and of course, there is no one on base. You know what? I'm leading off the inning. That's fine. I'm gonna get a base hit here and just be the runs for my squad. So we got a good eye in that first one. It's a slider in the dirt. Here with the 1-0 count again, waiting on something to drive it. Right where I thought I wanted it, but it's gonna end up being an out here. It's gonna be close. You know, I'm a little fast, but I'm about 2 feet too slow, and that's gonna be an out. The first one of the inning. So in the 7th inning, things didn't work out, but I still have 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and a run. And we are down 9-6 to Salt Lake. You've got to be kidding me. Where is the pitching on our team? Apparently, nowhere to be found. So I hit a laser to the second baseman, and he makes the best play of all time. We are going to end up being out there, and just like that, Salt Lake has a 2-1 lead. And you know what? We better watch ourselves because this next game could be the end of our season. Today's game is a must-win game. We are down 2-1, and to my knowledge, if we lose this game, it is basically the end of our season. So I got to do whatever it takes. Look, I'm batting 400. I got 11 RBIs this postseason, but apparently it's not enough. I got to pitch for my team too the way we're going. Today we're facing Matt Shoemaker, who is the opposite of Babe Doyle from last game. He is a 9.0 ERA. He's 0 for 1 this postseason. I like our chances. You've seen the stats. You've heard me talk about him. Not a lot of home runs, to be honest. Like, I need to work on the power, or give me like an aluminum bat or metal bat or something, but here we go. First inning, got a guy on first base. There is one out, but an opportunity has arisen, and again, they're afraid to pitch to me. See if we can finally get a pitch here. Shoemaker comes in, and it's a pitch out, and my guy's going to try to steal. I didn't get the signal, apparently, to go for the hit and run, and now we have no one on with 2 outs. So now that we have nobody on, we have a 1-0 count and 2 outs. I'm going to go ahead and swing for the fences here. Good news is we made contact. The bad news is I think the center fielder is going to stop running at some point, and he does well before the warning track. Up for Salt Lake here is going to be Jorge Velasquez. The last time we saw him up, he had a single, and Salt Lake is up 3-0, so things aren't exactly trending the way they're supposed to. Now, our pitcher has a 2.45 ERA, which means we should be okay, but he's giving up big home runs like that. I'm honestly worried right now. 0 for 1 with a fly out, and honestly, if I get out too many more times today, I don't think we have a chance to actually win this ball game. So we're down 5-0. It's the 4th inning. I'm leading off the inning with nobody on, and of course, nobody out. So here we go. First pitch is going to be up, but we got to hold it. It should be in the gap. I don't think anyone's going to get around to catching this one. It might not be out of the ballpark. It's going to be off the wall. That's at least a triple for me. Look, I'm going to show the Jets real quick. Get it into the cutoff guy. I'm going to go ahead and pause right there. Look, a stand-up triple to lead off the inning. If I don't get knocked in here, I don't know what to do for my team. Renato Nunez is up, our third baseman, who's honestly having a pretty good year himself. He's batting about 350, 375, I believe. About 8 or 9 RBIs, a couple of home runs here or there. He's been good so far. So the first pitch from Shoemaker is going to go in. He gets a hold of one, but it's going to be a floppy little foul, or floppy little fly, and that's going to be an easy out for the second baseman. Boog Powell is up, and of course he struck out earlier in the game. Surprise, surprise. Now, Boog Powell, can you be clutch? Or am I going to be stranded here at third base with 2 outs? We're going to see what happens here. So Shoemaker again. Making sure I don't steal. He's going to go in. Boog Powell's going to hit a dribbling on the third base line. They're going to go ahead and throw it to first because they're honestly not afraid of one run. Boog Powell is out, but he does get an RBI, so we'll give him props for that, but he's still hot garbage. And that triple was huge. It got kind of a little bit of offense going for my team, but was it enough to put more runs on the board? The answer is unfortunately no. So 1 out, nobody on in the 6th inning. Shoemaker still in the game. This is a guy with a 9.0 ERA who is destroying our team. 1-0 count again. Shoemaker lining up to throw something. And no business swinging at it, if we're being perfectly honest. It's actually going to be off the wall. We're going to go for 2. Just kidding. I meant to swing for that one. So now we got a triple, a double. No single yet, but we're on our way to a cycle. I just don't know if we're going to be able to win this game. Renato Nunez, I talked him up earlier, but he's got a fly out and a pop out so far, which means that he's not having the best game whatsoever. So we're going to see if he can actually get something started for our team. Kind of want to go for a stolen base, but I'm a little bit afraid. Now he's going to poke one at deep right field. Right fielder's going back. He's jogging a little bit. He's going to make the snag. I should be able to get to third base, no problem. We're going to stand up. That is going to put us 90 feet away from getting 2 runs on the board. Boog Powell with a strikeout, the ground out, and of course he got an RBI. And he couldn't do it without me. Let's be honest. Boog Powell would not have an RBI without me and my fantastic base running. So a 2-2 count, 2 outs. That's a lot of 2s. Hopefully it's not a strikeout. Book Pal, could you hit the ball any worse? Like, I don't know if you could without bunting. Carlos Perez is up with a pop out and a ground out, and things are not going quite his way. But if you want to know who's really not having things going their way, it would be our team. The game is a blowout. We're down 4 runs. I don't know if we're ever going to score any runs at this point. I just want to make a play on defense. I'm trying to get to this deep fly ball. It's going to be close. You got to be kidding me. Another one off the wall. He's got 31 speed. This man has got to go for a triple. A man with 31 speed just got a triple on our squad. Jason Taguchi's up now with a single and a run, and I think he's going to have a guy on second base, which he does. So they ended up not getting a run in the 6th inning, but here in the 7th, they're pretty much poised to get a run. So nobody out, 1 guy on. Taguchi's going to hit one kind of my way. I'm going to roll over to it. Should have it, no problem. It's going to be a little close. We snag it. The guy holds it second, and finally I make a play on defense. Now the triple, the double, and the run are all there. We could have had a single in the last inning, but you know, things didn't really work out. So here we are, trying to make things go for our team, but we're in trouble. So I got a guy on. I'm gonna go ahead and use Showtime here. We should still have it. They got a righty in on me, and again, they're throwing to first base because they're nervous. So here we go, 2 outs again. Guy on first base. I'm locked and loaded. It's gonna be a ball. We're gonna lay off of that. The 1-0 count, and look, the guy on first base is a little fast, but I'm trying to hit it out of the ballpark. I need a home run right here. This is gonna be low. We're going to get a hold of that. That's going to be in the gap. That should score at least 1 guy. He's got good speed. I honestly want to go for a triple here. I don't know. It's going to be close. Oh, yeah. We're going to go for a triple. Okay, we got to slide. You have to be kidding me. Are you kidding me? Look, I thought that was going to be good. I mean, if Carlos Perez with a 31 speed gets a triple, you mean to tell me as fast as I am I can't get a triple? Really? That's the move? We're down 5-2. Could have technically been 5-3 a little bit more if I had maybe pumped the brakes and chilled on second base, but it is what it is. They are now getting another run, and look, this might just be all but over now because the fat lady's about to be singing. And just like that, the game is over. We are officially eliminated from the playoffs. We didn't deserve it, man. Look, I played pretty well. I had a couple good hits today in today's game. In the previous game, I played pretty well too. My teammates couldn't really get the job done offensively, and our pitching was abysmal. I'm just hoping going into the next season, you will see me in the majors in spring training and in the regular season. I just need to go to the majors for real because this team is for the birds.